Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. It's your boy, Mr. Degenerate, back at it again for another video. And let's take a moment. I need everybody to take a damn moment and let us praise Inversary Group for being genuine saviors to Square Enix Western Studios. So, for those that don't know, basically, Inversary Group, this huge game publisher, has came out and bought basically all of Square Enix Western developers. So that would be Eidos Montreal, that would be Crystal Dynamics, and some other studios. But those are like the big two. Crystal Dynamics, for those that don't know, has made, if I'm not mistaken, they have made the Tomb Raider franchise, and Eidos is, if I'm not mistaken, the guys that do the Deus Ex. The last time we've seen those guys, they were helping out with the Avengers game. Eidos, if I'm not mistaken, was doing the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Those were the last time I've seen anything these guys have made. But when it came out to their own projects, they have been laying dormant. So Inversary Group said, "Fuck that, man. Y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to be doing. So we buying y'all for $300 million. That's a lot of fucking money. But ultimately, I'm excited about this news. You want to know why I'm so fucking happy about this news? Because Square Enix is the most fucking piss poor management fucking company I've ever seen. Not only can they not even get their own Japanese studios to make games on time, just announcing shit and then get delayed. You gotta wait 7 to 4 or 8 years for a fucking game. I'm looking at you, Kingdom Hearts. But, you know, when it came out to their Western studios, they've always gotten shit on. They've always gotten the shit stick. The blunt of the brick from them, man. They've always. Anytime a game would come out, all I ever hear from fucking Square Enix is, oh, well, the fans loved it and people loved it, but it didn't reach our sales expectations. Always throwing the Western studios under the bus. But when it came on to like, what, Final Fantasy 15, what, 14? Which one? The one that had Noctis in it? 13? Whatever. We're gonna put like an 8-year fucking development hell on it, and then we're gonna come out and, you know, have it come out. It's like, what? So you don't give them the same type of love you give your Japanese studio. Like, your games can be in development hell, half of the game comes out, it's incomplete, and it's fucking trash considered for a lot of the Final Fantasy community. And you guys will be completely fine, but Eidos and other companies, fuck that. And it's like, man. And you know, I should know the name of the Final Fantasy. I think it's 14, because it is my first Final Fantasy. But I just find it very ridiculous that they treat their Western companies so fucking horrible. They don't care about what happens to the Hitman franchise. They don't care what happens to the fucking Tomb Raider franchise. Fucking all of us been dying for a Deus Ex game ever since Mankind Divided had a weird ass ending. Like, none of that's happened. So see them buy this group, get bought out and whatnot, and the beauty part is able to keep all the IPs. And it makes me happy. In my core of my body, it makes me happy. Now, what the fuck I want? What is it that I want? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have so many games that I want from these guys. But I think the big one for me that no one's talking about, and I know this is a very niche game, but I want it, is Legacy of Kain. I love Legacy of Kain. Legacy of Kain is a cool ass franchise that I think never got the pleasure of being continued. Like Tomb Raider's always gotten to continue. Even Deus Ex got to continue. Hitman, all these other franchises that Square Enix squandered. They never got to continue. And so for me, I would love to see either a remake of Legacy of Kain or a continuation of that. Me personally, I would love a story that focused more on Azrael. Azrael was my favorite character in that series. So for me, I would definitely love to see another Soul Reaper game because the lore in that, it was also written by Amy Hennig. Amy Hennig also did the Uncharted series. For those that does not know, she wrote and made Uncharted. So it would be nice for her to come back and write some stuff for another Legacy of Kain movie or game or something along the lines. Something. I would even go for an animated series of Legacy of Kain. The world is so interesting and so nuanced that I would definitely love to see that series continue. Another thing I would like to see, obviously, is Tomb Raider, a new Tomb Raider game. I'm all for this reboot style, but I think it's time to go back to traditional Lara Croft that's competent, has her shit together, knows what she about, got her whole shit figured out. I would love for that type of Lara Croft to come back. Because, no offense to the new Tomb Raider. It is cool and I really like it, but I'm tired of weak and constantly get banged up Lara Croft. I think something along the lines would be really great to see her come back and rise to the occasion. I would even like a remake of the first game. Again, I'm all down for remakes. If that's something you guys want to do, or a completely new story, or if you're gonna continue the reboot, I want her to be OD super confident fucking Lara Croft from the original. Have her come back with the 2 pistols, baby. 2 pistol. Have her be the gunslinger. Have her be like Revy from fucking Black Lagoon. Miss Two Hands. I want that type of game again. As for Deus Ex, obviously we got to do another Deus Ex. It's kind of ridiculous that Deus Ex didn't get to continue or conclude its story. Mankind Divided I really like Mankind Divided. But it is that story and that ending of that game is so anticlimactic. It is fucking ridiculous. What else game I would like to see? I would like to see a brand new IP from these studios as well. I think again, I'm always gonna be down for brand new IPs for studios. I don't think a studio should rely just on their old franchise. While relying on their old franchise is cool and all, I ultimately always say, let's try something new. Let's try something different we haven't even tried before. And so for me, this whole deal has been pretty good. Now, the only thing I have to worry about from this group is, from what I gathered, this group is more like a AA studio. So it's like they have budget that is not indie, but you can clearly tell it's not AAA. So my worry is that a lot of games that Eidos and Crystal Dynamics is going to be putting out soon is not going to be up to the same quality that they usually put out. But then again, I think it could work out in their benefit. Sometimes when you have less budget, you kind of think outside of the box and make beautiful experience. I think that's why the indie scene is so amazing, because they just come up with crazy ideas and take risks that no other developers can. And I think that's pretty much my only concern. Or no, they said in an interview that they referenced a bunch of games, and like I said, they referenced Legacy of Kain. Don't just sleep on IPs, man. Like, you have all these wonderful IPs now. Hell, either remake them or HD collection them or something. Don't sleep on them. So that's my only great fear, is that they're not gonna do anything with the IPs. But I think this deal is beautiful. I think this deal is so great, and honestly, I think it also helped Square Enix out a lot, because I would like for them to hurry up and give me Final Fantasy 16. I'm tired of waiting on that shit. Come on. And give us Kingdom Hearts 4. I think people really want Kingdom Hearts 4 really badly, and we don't want to wait fucking 7 years for a Kingdom Hearts game. But yeah, I think that's gonna... I think that's gonna probably do it for this video. Oh, before I go. Last thing I will say is that don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Square Enix. Don't do it. Stop with this NFT shit. I know they talked about, like, they're trying to do more NFT. Don't do it. Just focus on making more Final Fantasy games and more turn-based games and Kingdom Hearts games, and you're fine. Stop it. Anywho, I'm happy about this news. I'm looking forward to it. Post in the comments section down below what games from Crystal Dynamics or Eidos or any IP would you like to see. Hell, I think I'll even be down for another for another company to work with them. Like, I know Crystal Dynamics has a relationship with Xbox when it comes on the Tomb Raider, so another Tomb Raider exclusive for Xbox, that would be kind of dope. Or PlayStation use them sometimes, that would be also dope. But yeah, I think it will work out just fine. I think they're gonna be in a good place. Also, Crystal Dynamics, can you stop? Can you cancel the Marvel Avengers game? Get that garbage game out of here. And just go back working on what you like working on, because Avengers ain't it. Anywho, this is your boy, Mr. Degenerate, signing off. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, Degenerates.